This video is about indices, and indices is actually the plural form of index, and we are going to look at the laws of indices for this lesson. So let's start by looking at this table. We are very used to numbers with the power 1. All the numbers that we have been writing, they are actually to the power of 1. So 3 to the power of 1 is actually 3. And if we multiply 3 by 3 again, multiply by the same number, we get 3 squared. Multiply by 3 again, we get 3 cubed, and so on. And if we do the reverse, 3 divided by 3 is 1. So that's why 3 power 0 is 1. And if you continue to divide, we get 1 over 3. And if we divide, we get 1 over 9, and so on. And this gives us negative indices, whereby if we remove the negative, we change it to a fraction. And then we just change the index form to number. So just two general form that I would like you to remember. Any number to the power of 0 is 1, and any number to the power of 1 is the original number. So now let's look at two laws of indices. One is multiplication law. Whenever we multiply two indices, we add the power together. So let's say 3 times 3 to the power of 3, or 3 cubed. When there's no number is 1, so 1 plus 3 is 3 to the power of 4, which is 81. To double check, 3 squared is actually 27, so 3 times 27 is 81. So next one, division law. If multiplication is plus, division is minus. So let's look at one example. 3 squared divided by 3 to the power of 4. We minus the power, we get 3 to the power of negative 2. And if you look at the table here, it's 1 over 9. And let's change this to number and see whether it tallies. So 9 divided by 84 is actually 1 over 9. Alright, so quick rule, multiply is plus, divide is minus. Let's look at some examples. Alright, so the first example, we have numbers, two variables. So the first step, we multiply the number together. So 3 times 4 is 12. And we multiply the same variable, which is x. So x is 1, power 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. For y is also 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. So this is the answer. Alright, so let's look at division law. Just recap. Whenever we see a fraction, it means divide. So similar steps. First, we divide the number. 24 divided by 3 is 8. M power 4 minus 1 is 3. And n squared divided by n squared. 2 minus 2 is 0. As we have done just now, any number to the power of 0 is 1. So at the end, there's nothing. So it's just times 1. We just don't write it. So this is the final answer, 8m cubed. So just one last example, a little bit more complicated. But no worries, we follow the same steps. First, we multiply and divide the numbers. So it's 3 times 12 divided by 4, we get 9. The next part, we look at P. P, 1 plus 3 minus 2. So it's 4 minus 2 is 2. Right, the last part, there's no Q here. So we just look at these two. So Q, power 4 minus the power 1. So it's 3 Q power 3. So that's how we simplify expressions with indices. Just a summary. For multiplication law, whenever we multiply the same variable and different power, we add the power together. And if we divide, it can be in a fraction form, we minus the power. So that's all for today's lesson.